Oconto police are asking people to make sure to lock their vehicles. This after police say several vehicles were, quote, entered and tampered with over the weekend during the evening and overnight hours on the 300 and 400 blocks of Main Street. The only description of a suspect is a taller man in a hooded sweatshirt. Anyone with home surveillance footage or any other information is encouraged to contact Oconto police. That number on your screen, it's 920-837-7700.